Hello boys, girls, gentlemen and women. I am now going to be demonstrating, for the people that want to know, the NUX Mighty60mk2 version. So what's so awesome about it, as I said in my previous video, is the fact that it's now open back, it's got a 12-inch speaker, and the ability to change the actual power rating, which is very, very cool. So the first thing you'll notice on the app is you've got everything at your fingertips. So the very first thing, like say for instance I'm on clean now, this is what they call the preset. So if I go to preset 2, it just gives me a little bit more of a different flavor. And 3, very acousticy sound. What it's actually doing is it's changing the amps as you go along through the presets, which are all adjustable, as you know from previous models. It's got the option, but just to go through all the different presets, it gets louder as you go up. But yeah, you get the idea. So say for instance I wanted to change the sound of the amps gain, just turn that one up. This is all just being done through the phone, which is really cool. So if you want the level to be higher or lower, you can do that too. Bass, more bass, less bass, you get the idea. So if you want bright on, and bright off. So what you can do, you change your noise gate. So noise gate is on currently. So if you want the sensitivity set to, as you can hear, it's doing a lot of work there. So if I don't want it, I can kill it. So if I want it a bit more, set the decay. So yeah, there's noise gate. If I go to comp, switch the comp on. Concept, so you can change the entire sound that you want at your fingertips. Same with the effects. So let's just switch comp off here quick, go to the effects. At the moment I've got distortion, so if I switch this on, probably will kick crap out of everyone. So let's just turn that down a bit. So that is that option. You can go into all these different effects. So if you want muff fuzz, or if you want tube screamer, so they call it T screamer, obviously for reasons obvious to everyone. They can't call it tube screamer, but T screamer is short for tube screamer. So if you want a bit more drive, a little less level. So that you got blues drive, you name it, eat distortion, hardcore. SD singer, which is their very own steel string singer. What's really cool about the app is I'm using my finger up and down on these things. I'm not actually using it left and right, so it's more efficient. So you don't have to worry about like, oh crap, you just go up and down, like using a mouse. Very, very cool. So we switch the effects off quick, go to the amps. Now, amps, there's a heck of a lot of different ones here. As you can see, it goes all the way up to 28, so it's quite a lot. So this is Brit 2000. So, very cool. This is Deluxe, Reverb. So, I mean, we could be here for days going through all the different sounds. But this is all just being controlled through the app. Really, really cool stuff. So Tweety. mods, A30 classic. You get the idea. What's really cool, they've opted for a 6-band EQ. So if you switch this duty on, treble, mids, if you go to page 2 or page 1, there's your bass. So you can quite literally change your guitar's EQ more effectively than just having a tone control. Very, very cool. Then mods, you've got all these different sounds. You've got chorus, vibrato, flanger. Phase. U-vibe. So lots of different modulation sounds. You got delay as well. That's delay analog. You get mod delay with a nice little feature of tap. So if you want it super slow, you got amount of repeats as well. Very cool. That. And then reverb, spring, hall, plate, room, and damp. No, my favorite is damp. Very airy. Then we've got send and return, so you can set the amount of send and the amount of return you want, which is pretty freaking cool, man. What we call the pro scenes. So let's just go back here. So what you basically got is your presets, 1 to 7. You can save all those, but then on top of all of that, you got your pro scenes, which are more effective for getting to easier without having to go through the channels and stuff like that. So very, very cool. On top of all of that, you've got your built-in drums as well. So if I turn the volume down here, you got rock. Go to country, blues, metal, funk, pop, even reggae, bro. And electrics as well. So lots of different options, and then of course the loop function too, which I'm not going to get into now because you need the pedal to do that, but very, very cool. And then on top of all of that, you've got Nux's own, or NUX's backing tracks. So, rock and roll. You get the idea. So what I wanted to just check quickly with you guys is, obviously on top of all of that, you've got this thing called the attenuator. So currently what I'm on at the moment is the full-on 60 watt. Now I'm not running anything high here because the microphone will distort. So this is full 60, and that's about half volume. Now if I go down to the green light, which is about 0.5 watts, so I'm getting the same tone, just lower volume. That's basically why they use the attenuator. Then if I go to the orange color, which is 5 watts, just a little bit more volume. And then back to 60 if I ever wanted to kick the crap out of anyone. That's pretty cool. What you'll also notice in the app is the fact that you've got each an individual patch with the level control. So if you want your level of that patch to be lower or more powerful, you can save it like that. So you don't have to go through from patch 1 to 7 with higher volumes unless you want it like that, but you don't have to, which is quite cool. So you don't have to go to each an individual's amp setting and change the volume. You've got the patch level, which is really, really cool. So that's your master volume for each patch. Really done their homework on this thing. Connecting obviously everything to your phone via the USB or even your laptop, and then downloading your own sounds with the IRs and stuff into this little device. Once you've saved all your different sounds in your presets and stuff, you can use the foot switch option to go between channel 1 to 7. So very cool. Yeah, NUX 60 guys, NUX Mighty60mk2 coming to you with a lot more power, a lot more bass response, with an open back and foot switch capability. So really, really cool. And yeah, apologies for the guitar playing. I am not very good at electric. So maybe one day I'll get a professional to come in and play, and I'll just do the talking. Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and yeah, if you've liked this video, subscribe, click the little bell icon if you're on YouTube, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay real, man.